Hello all, good morning. Welcome to Lakshmi's Smart Channel. Today I am going to give brief intro of spoken English sessions. So what to do and how to improve our skills. Getting into that, let me introduce myself. This is Lakshmi. I had an MSc B.Ed in mathematics. I have overall 10 years of experience. In that first 4 years, I have worked as a trainer for spoken English. I had trained nearly 3,000 people and completed 60 batches. After that, I worked as a counselor cum PRO for a corporate training institute. And presently, I have been working for an online training institute for the last 5 years. Now let us start, guys. Whether English is a subject or language. So if you treat it as a subject, you can't speak. Once if you start treating it as a language, then only you can start speaking. We have English as our subject since from our childhood onwards. In our school days also we have. So, but even then also we are not able to speak in English. What is the reason behind it? Because we treated it as a subject only, but not as a language. So once we treat it as a subject, what we do is we just read it, study it just for the examination purpose. So we write the exams, we get through the exams, after that we forget everything. So that's why we are not able to speak in English nowadays. If we take our mother tongue, how did we start speaking in our mother tongue? Did we start just by taking birth or immediately after taking birth speaking in our mother tongue? No. Then how it happens? So maybe at the age of 1 year or so, our parents or grandparents start telling us words and they ask us to repeat the same words. After few days, we start repeating the words, same words, so that day by day we start learning and we start speaking. So friends, please try to spend time for listening but not hearing. So there is a difference between listening and hearing, guys. So if we listen, we can remember and we can speak that one. But if we hear, we don't remember anything. So try to always listen but don't hear. So to improve your speaking skills, what you need to have is you must have consistency. Means you must follow the sessions regularly. You should be attentive whomever speaks in English. Means you should observe a lot whomever speaks in English, what they are speaking, how they are speaking, and how to use the tenses, how to use the sentences according to the situation. And always try to speak only in English. Try to start from today itself. Whatever you know, try to express only in English but not in any other language. So just for few days, try to stop speaking your mother tongue till you get fluency. So once if you get fluency, you can start speaking in any other languages, no problem at all. But till that time, try to spend time only for English. Try to read only English newspapers and try to think only in English. And after that, we need to remember one thing is we need to have a strong desire. If we have that desire to speak in English, definitely after few days, after few sessions, definitely you'll be able to speak in English. And first of all, you should leave the feel of shy, guys. So if you have that feel of shy, you never start speaking in English. So at first, if you speak wrong also, other people laughs at you. Even though if they are laughing at you, don't bother about it. After few days, after going through my sessions, you will be able to correct yourself. So you'll come to know whether you are able to speak right or wrong. So don't bother about it whether you are speaking right or wrong. But first what you need to do is you should start speaking in English, whether it may be right or wrong. Whatever you know, try to express only in English. And to speak in English, not required any degrees, guys. If you take our grandfathers or grandmothers, are they all educated? No, there few people are there who are not educated. Are they not speaking in our mother tongue? No, they are able to speak. So once, if you treat it as a language, you will be able to speak. Not required any degrees, guys, but only the thing is you need to have strong desire, burning desire, and be optimistic always. Be positive that you can do it. You can prove yourself by speaking in English. And if you take myself, actually I came from Telugu medium, and I was not able to answer simple questions also few years ago. I was fear of English language. I didn't used to speak in English. So with that strong desire and with that dedication, I started learning. For that I joined in one or the other institutes, but I was not able to speak up to the mark. After that I joined in one more institute, which was suggested by one of my brother's friends. There I spent 6 months, means I completed first 2 levels, and after that I did leadership training also. So after completion of my leadership training, I worked on it for few months to improve my communication skills. Maybe 5 months or so I worked on it, and after that I improved my skills and I joined there itself as a trainer. After that I trained number of people, and as I came from Telugu medium, I know how much you need and how much I have to teach you to start speaking in English. I'm not going to give you more notes, guys, but in my sessions I give less notes, but I speak more, because here speaking is very important. Through listening only we can learn a lot of things. So once if I start speaking more and more, you'll be able to listen, then you'll be able to understand after few days. So whatever the tenses that are required, I am going to cover that part also. Actually we have overall 12 tenses, but if we are thorough with 8 tenses, that would be fine to speak in English. And just speaking in English is not enough, guys, because anyone can speak in English, but you should be able to speak in English fluently, confidently, spontaneously. Spontaneous is very important, guys, because according to the situation you should be able to speak without taking time to think of it. That is very important. And also speaking in English effectively, to make your language little hi-fi, little effective, you should be able to use as many vocabulary words as possible. So vocabulary words also I'll be giving in the coming sessions, guys. So try to follow my sessions. So it's not tough to do. Anyone can start speaking in English. The thing is, we need to be confident, we need to be optimistic always. So be positive. Try to start following my sessions in the coming days. I'll be giving whatever that is required to speak in English, not more and more, guys. So, and even whatever I know now, that is just a drop in the version. Suppose if you take English is like a version, whatever I know, it is like just drop off from that. But with that I thought of training people. So I thought that it is also one of the ways to train the people. That's why I start sessions through YouTube. So please try to follow my sessions. In the coming days, definitely you are going to learn as much as possible. So here if we see, in the case of our mother tongue, we follow LSRW rule, like listening, speaking, reading and writing. But in the case of English, as of now, we followed like writing, reading, speaking and listening. So try to follow the rule from top to down, like listening, speaking, reading and writing. Then only we'll start speaking in English. So for few days you may feel a little tough to speak in English, but once if I start tenses and the grammar part, definitely you'll be able to understand. And here practical way of learning is very important, guys. It is a continuous process of learning. Just in a day or in a month we can't speak. So it will take time. You need to have a lot of patience and a lot of dedication. So dedication and burning desire is very important. Those are the two main qualities that we need to have to start speaking in English. So we'll try to do as much as possible in the coming days. So for the people whomever wants to follow my sessions, you will get notified. So if you subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe. I hope that it will be helpful for a lot of people. Because nowadays if we take in all the sectors, whatever, whether it may be banking or IT or medical, so English is mandatory. Most of the people are going to the interviews even though they are good at subject, but at the time of interview, as they are not able to express themselves, they are not getting selected. So English plays vital role in everybody's life. Whatever the sector may be, English is mandatory nowadays. So everyone has to improve their communication skills to get selected or to work at any place. I used to have students from different sectors like banking, IT, and even from medical sectors also. So not required any degrees to start speaking in English. So if we have 11th standard or if you are a brilliant student from 10th standard also, it would be fine. So definitely I'll be able to teach in the simple way where everyone can understand. And one request from my end is, please don't ask me to teach in Telugu, because as these are spoken English sessions, once again if I start speaking in Telugu or once if I start teaching Telugu, no meaning at all. So 90% I am not going to use Telugu language or in any mother tongue. Suppose if I feel that at any particular point you are not able to understand, at that time only I use Telugu, just to make you to understand, but not for other purpose. So try to spend as much time as possible listening to English so that you can get more. In the coming days, I'll try to give few more tips to improve your skills, whatever that are required. So friends, please try to get notified my next sessions. To get notified, try to subscribe to my channel. Definitely it will be helpful for all the people, not only the students, for working professionals and who are attending the interviews, and even for housewives also, because I used to have students who are housewives, whomever have enthusiasm, interest to speak in English. For all the people it will be helpful for you. So to get notified for the next sessions, please try to subscribe. See you all soon with the topics and all. So I hope that everyone will like it. So if you like it, please subscribe and share to your friends also, whomever you know and whomever wants to improve your communication skills. Please subscribe. Thank you guys.